Joining us now is Scott Ross, the executive director of One Wisconsin Now, which has had a lot of experience of the Americans for Prosperity organization there, mostly by being on the opposite side of most issues from them. Scott, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Good evening, Rachel.
Herman Cain's campaign manager, his name is Mark Block. He was most recently the state director for the Wisconsin chapter of AFP. How much overlap do you see between that experience, the AFP experience, and running Republican election campaigns?
Well, I think from top to bottom, whether it's the staff that Herman Cain has hired to run his campaign, the AstroTurf way in which they're running the campaign, and most importantly and most sinister, the message of the campaign, this pro-corporate, pro-regressive tax policy, one of the worst ideas that this nation has ever seen in terms of really taking money out of the pockets of the middle class and poor people and putting it in the hands of corporations and billionaires like David and Charles Koch.
This Time magazine report now says that Republican operatives in New Hampshire and Florida and South Carolina, they see few signs of an organized Herman Cain campaign staff in these early primary states. But with the backing of the Koch brothers and AFP behind him, from what you have seen in Wisconsin, do you think that Herman Cain even needs a traditional campaign apparatus, or could AFP and the Koch brothers' money sort of render that obsolete?
Well, he's definitely defining the message right now when it comes to the Republican primary. I mean, Rick Perry just came out with his flat tax proposal. This is, Herman Cain is the first corporate spokes candidate, and he is articulating the gospel of David Koch when it comes to regressive tax policies.
From what you have seen about how this group has operated in your state, what do you predict, what you described there as an AstroTurf campaign, what do you predict this AstroTurf campaign for Cain might look like as the primary season keeps going?
Well, I think they'll continue to push the 999 plan because that seems to have all the attention of the media. They'll continue to have problems when it comes to Herman Cain articulating specifics on the issues, as we've already seen. And they'll continue to preach, again, that pro-corporate, anti-corporate accountability, anti-middle class, anti-working families agenda. And, I'm in Wisconsin, and I see the way that it's working. I mean, we have a governor who's passed $2.3 billion in tax breaks for corporations and rich people. And what's happened 10 months in? Well, our unemployment rate has risen 0.5%, and we've got 14,000 more people looking for employment.
Scott Ross, executive director of One Wisconsin Now, thank you for helping us see how this has worked on the ground in your state. Appreciate your time tonight, sir.
Thank you.